Content is for educational purposes only. This is not investment advice from Bullionite LLC. There is always risk for substantial losses in investing and or trading through any financial instrument with or without this or any other type of advertised product. Past performances are not indicative of future results. Different types of investments involve varying degrees of risk. Specific strategies or education presented by Bullionite LLC and its associates in this video are for educational purposes only.
So, as promised, this is the second part to our basics of a trade setup video, right? Where we're taking the unconventional path, and instead of talking about, well, how do you enter a trade, exit a trade, and manage a trade, which we will talk, much more as you keep following us, we are actually telling you the steps you take even before that on how to set up a trade that has a high probability of success, right? And in part one, I covered like having a system that can tell you to a high probability in terms of the direction of a market, like having a system that will tell you to a high probability scenario how high a market can go up or how low a market can come, right? And then once you have a system like that, the size of your trade, meaning how much money do you put behind that trade? If you watch that video, which is part one of this video, you'll know what I'm talking about, right? So in that video, I mentioned that the third step to a basic good trade setup methodology is having what we call risk management, right? Now, in this video, I'm going to focus more on the common perception of what risk management is out there in the public with retail investors and people who are trading. And then we're going to dissect the difference between what is managing risk versus being conservative, okay? And I'm going to focus more on that rather than the actual steps of managing risk. And I promise that I will do a video on each of the steps of managing the risks of entering a trade and how to manage that trade as you keep following us, because that is my goal. I want all my followers to understand that, how to manage risk properly in an educated manner, and we'll cover that. But in this video, I want to go over this common misconception that is very, it bothers me, and I think it holds people back from really making great returns, and it holds people back from getting what they deserve from the markets, because I'm all about believing that the markets are limitless and you deserve to get what you want from the markets. But just like everything that is sweet and beautiful in life, there's a lot of hard work that's involved in that, right? And knowing how to navigate that process, and that's what I'm trying to go over here. First, this is a concept that I want to cover. When people say that they're managing risk,